only the beginning. Arcturus may have seemed enormous, but compared to what's coming next, it is barely a stepping stone. In this journey, we will leave ordinary giants behind and enter the realm of true cosmic monsters. Stars so massive they could swallow entire regions of our solar system. Stars so large that our sun becomes almost invisible. And at the end of this journey awaits one of the largest stars ever discovered, Stephenson 218. Prepare to witness the true scale of the universe. We now drift deeper into the constellation of Taurus, where a powerful orange star burns with a steady and ancient light. This is Aldebaran, a star that has guided travelers across Earth's deserts and oceans for centuries. To the naked eye, it appears as a calm, reddish-orange point in the sky, but in reality, it is a massive stellar giant whose scale defies intuition. Aldebaran lies roughly 65 light-years from Earth. Despite this vast distance, its brightness is strong enough to make it one of the most recognizable stars in the night sky. But brightness alone does not reveal the full story. When we place Aldebaran next to Arcturus and the Sun, the hierarchy of scale becomes increasingly extreme. The Sun now feels insignificant, a small glowing sphere lost in the presence of these giants. Arcturus, once overwhelming, is also being challenged. Aldebaran expands the boundaries once again. If placed at the center of our solar system, its outer atmosphere would extend far beyond the orbit of Mercury, and possibly even Venus. Entire planetary regions would be engulfed within its glowing envelope. Yet Aldebaran is not a static object. It is a star in transition, moving through a late stage of stellar evolution. Deep within its core, nuclear processes have shifted, causing the outer layers to swell dramatically. This expansion is not gentle. It is the result of powerful internal changes that reshape the entire structure of the star. Imagine approaching Aldebaran from a distant vantage point. The star would appear as a massive, flickering orange sphere, its surface alive with turbulent motion. Vast convective currents rise and fall, carrying energy from the interior to the surface. The light is warm but intense, filling nearby space with a golden glow that feels almost alive. Compared to earlier stars in our journey, Aldebaran marks another step upward in scale. Each new star we encounter is not just larger, but also more extreme in behavior, structure, and energy dynamics. The universe is revealing itself as a place of constant escalation, where large is never final. At this stage, even our imagination begins to struggle. The Sun, once the center of everything we understood, now feels like a microscopic reference point. Aldebaran, however, is still not the end of the story. It is a giant among stars, but not a true monster. The cosmos holds objects far beyond it in both size and power. As we pull away from Aldebaran, its orange glow fades slowly into the distance. The scale continues to expand. Somewhere ahead, stars exist that will make even this giant appear modest. The journey is accelerating toward the extreme edges of stellar size, where reality begins to feel almost unreal. And so, we move forward, leaving behind another colossal beacon of light, heading toward even greater giants still waiting in the darkness. Our journey now takes us to one of the most powerful and luminous stars visible in the night sky. Deep within the constellation, Orion lies a brilliant blue beacon, known as Rigel. Unlike the warm orange giants we have encountered so far, Rigel burns with a fierce blue-white light, signaling extreme temperatures and extraordinary energy output. Rigel is located approximately 860 light-years from Earth. Yet despite this immense distance, it remains one of the brightest stars we can observe. This alone hints at its true nature. Rigel is not just large, it is a blue supergiant, a class of stars that represents some of the most extreme objects in the universe. When we compare Rigel to the Sun, the difference is staggering. The Sun, which once felt like the ultimate reference point, now appears fragile and small. Rigel's radius stretches to many times that of our star, and its energy output is thousands of times greater. If placed in our solar system, Rigel would dominate the inner regions of space, its outer layers reaching far beyond the orbit of Mercury and possibly Venus, transforming everything we know about planetary structure. But size alone does not capture Rigel's true nature. Its surface temperature exceeds 20,000 degrees Celsius, giving it that intense blue glow that distinguishes it from cooler stars. This is a star that burns fuel at an extraordinary rate. It lives fast, shines brilliantly, and will eventually end its life in a dramatic supernova explosion. Imagine standing near a planet orbiting Rigel. The sky would not resemble anything familiar. The star would fill a massive portion of the heavens, radiating a blinding blue light that would overwhelm the senses. The environment would be shaped by powerful radiation and stellar winds, constantly reshaping the surrounding space. Rigel represents a different category of stellar existence. While earlier stars in our journey expanded gently over time, Rigel exists in a state of intense power and instability. It is massive, luminous, and dynamic. A star that is actively reshaping its surroundings through sheer energy output. As we place Rigel into our growing cosmic comparison, a clear pattern emerges. Each step upward not only increases size, but also increases intensity. The universe is not simply scaling objects upward in a linear way. It is pushing them into extremes of physics, where temperature, luminosity, and mass all reach extraordinary levels. And yet, even Rigel is not among the largest stars. It is a supergiant, yes, but not the final stage of cosmic scale. Beyond it exist red supergiants and hypergiants, so vast that they challenge the limits of what a star can physically be. As we slowly drift away from Rigel, its brilliant blue light fades into the darkness behind us. The journey continues deeper into the extremes of stellar evolution. Ahead lie stars that make Rigel itself appear surprisingly modest. The universe still has far greater giants to reveal.